Did you know that there's one hidden deficiency affecting over 40 million Americans that doubles your risk of developing diabetes, and most women over 40 have no idea they're walking around with dangerously low levels of this crucial nutrient? What's even more shocking is that your doctor probably hasn't tested you for it, even though fixing this deficiency naturally could be the single most powerful step you take to protect yourself from diabetes, boost your energy, and transform your health in ways you never imagined possible. And here's the thing that's going to blow your mind: this isn't some exotic supplement or expensive treatment, it's something your body desperately needs that you can start addressing today with simple, natural solutions that cost less than your monthly coffee budget. Before we dive deep into this life-changing information, I want you to hit that subscribe button right now, because I'm committed to bringing you the most practical, science-based natural health solutions that actually work for women like us. When you subscribe, you're not just getting videos, you're joining a community of women who believe in taking charge of their health naturally, preventing disease before it starts, and aging with vitality and confidence. Trust me, your future self will thank you for this decision. So what exactly is this mysterious deficiency that's quietly setting millions of women up for diabetes? It's magnesium deficiency, and if you're a woman over 40, the chances are incredibly high that you're not getting nearly enough of this master mineral. Now, I know what you might be thinking: magnesium, really? That sounds so simple, so basic. But here's what most people don't understand: magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, and when it comes to blood sugar control and diabetes prevention, it's absolutely critical. Let me paint you a picture of what happens inside your body when you don't have enough magnesium. Think of insulin as a key that needs to unlock the door to your cells so glucose can get inside and be used for energy. When you're magnesium deficient, it's like that key gets rusty and doesn't work properly anymore. Your cells become resistant to insulin, glucose builds up in your bloodstream, and your pancreas has to work overtime pumping out more and more insulin trying to get that sugar where it needs to go. This is the beginning of the diabetes cascade, and it can happen years before you ever get diagnosed. The research on this is absolutely staggering. A major study published in the journal Diabetes Care followed over 4,000 people for 20 years and found that those with the highest magnesium intake had a 47% lower risk of developing diabetes compared to those with the lowest intake. Another study showed that for every 100 milligrams of magnesium intake per day, the risk of diabetes dropped by 15%. These aren't small numbers we're talking about. This is major protection that could change the entire trajectory of your health. But here's where it gets really concerning. The typical American diet provides only about 250 milligrams of magnesium per day, while adult women need at least 320 milligrams, and many experts believe we need even more than that for optimal health. Our soil is depleted from industrial farming, our food is processed and stripped of nutrients, and our stressful modern lifestyle burns through magnesium faster than ever before. It's like we're in a perfect storm of magnesium depletion. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if I'm magnesium deficient? The tricky thing is that standard blood tests only measure about 1% of your body's magnesium, because most of it is stored in your bones and tissues, not floating around in your bloodstream. So you could have a normal blood test and still be severely deficient. But there are signs your body gives you that are like whispers asking for more magnesium. Are you dealing with muscle cramps, especially at night? Do you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep? Are you feeling more anxious or stressed than usual? Do you get headaches regularly? Are you craving chocolate more than usual? Do you feel tired even after a full night's sleep? These could all be your body's way of telling you it needs more magnesium. And here's something really important for us women: if you're going through perimenopause or menopause, your magnesium needs go up significantly because declining estrogen affects how your body uses this crucial mineral. But here's the beautiful thing about addressing magnesium deficiency naturally. Unlike so many health issues that feel overwhelming and complicated, this is something you can start working on immediately with simple, natural approaches that fit right into your daily routine. Let's start with food, because getting nutrients from whole foods is always my first recommendation. The absolute best sources of magnesium are dark leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and kale. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach gives you about 160 milligrams of magnesium, which is half of what you need for the day. Nuts and seeds are magnesium powerhouses too. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, and Brazil nuts are all fantastic choices. A 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds alone provides about 190 milligrams of magnesium. Dark chocolate is another wonderful source, and yes, you heard me right, chocolate can actually be good for your health when you choose the right kind. Look for chocolate that's at least 70% cacao, and just 1 ounce gives you about 65 milligrams of magnesium. It's like your sweet tooth is actually trying to help you get the nutrients you need. Avocados are not just trendy, they're legitimately nutritious, with 1 medium avocado providing about 60 milligrams of magnesium plus healthy fats that help with nutrient absorption. And don't overlook whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, and oats. These aren't just filling carbohydrates, they're actually good sources of magnesium that can help stabilize your blood sugar at the same time. Now, while I always recommend starting with food, sometimes we need a little extra support, especially if you've been deficient for a while. This is where high-quality magnesium supplements can be incredibly helpful. But not all magnesium supplements are created equal, and this is where many people get frustrated because they try magnesium and don't see results, or worse, they experience digestive upset. The form of magnesium matters tremendously. Magnesium oxide, which is the cheapest and most common form found in many drugstore supplements, is poorly absorbed and more likely to cause digestive issues. Instead, look for magnesium glycinate, magnesium citrate, or magnesium malate. These forms are much better absorbed and gentler on your digestive system. Magnesium glycinate is particularly good if you're dealing with sleep issues or anxiety, because the glycine has calming properties. Magnesium citrate is excellent for overall absorption, and magnesium malate is great if you're dealing with fatigue because malate supports energy production at the cellular level. The timing of when you take magnesium can make a difference too. Many people find that taking it in the evening helps with relaxation and sleep quality, which is a beautiful bonus because good sleep is crucial for blood sugar control and diabetes prevention. But if you're someone who exercises regularly, taking some magnesium before or after your workout can help with muscle function and recovery. But here's something that's absolutely crucial to understand. Magnesium doesn't work alone in your body. It has important relationships with other nutrients, and this is where a lot of people miss the mark. Magnesium works closely with vitamin D, and if you're deficient in vitamin D, which many women are, especially as we age, it can interfere with magnesium absorption and function. They're like dance partners that need each other to perform their best. Calcium is another important relationship. There's this idea that we need tons of calcium for bone health, and while calcium is important, too much calcium without adequate magnesium can actually interfere with magnesium absorption and create imbalances. The ideal ratio is about 2 parts calcium to 1 part magnesium, but most of us are getting way too much calcium and nowhere near enough magnesium. B vitamins, especially B6, are also important for magnesium utilization. This is why eating a varied diet rich in whole foods is so powerful, because you're getting all these nutrients together in their natural forms and ratios. It's like your body recognizes them as old friends and knows exactly what to do with them. Now, let me share something really important about lifestyle factors that can drain your magnesium levels, because even if you're eating well and taking supplements, certain things can work against you. Chronic stress is one of the biggest magnesium thieves. When you're stressed, your body burns through magnesium rapidly, and unfortunately, when you're magnesium deficient, you feel more stressed, so it becomes this vicious cycle. This is why stress management isn't just nice to have, it's essential for your physical health and diabetes prevention. Alcohol is another major magnesium depleter. I'm not saying you can never enjoy a glass of wine, but it's important to understand that alcohol increases magnesium excretion through your kidneys. If you do choose to drink, make sure you're being extra conscious about getting magnesium-rich foods and staying hydrated. Certain medications can also interfere with magnesium levels. Diuretics, which are commonly prescribed for blood pressure, can cause magnesium loss. Proton pump inhibitors, which are used for heartburn and acid reflux, can interfere with magnesium absorption. If you're taking any medications, it's worth having a conversation with your healthcare provider about whether they might be affecting your magnesium status. Here's something really encouraging though. When you start addressing magnesium deficiency properly, the benefits often come quickly. Many people notice improvements in sleep quality within just a few days. Energy levels often start to improve within a week or two. And the blood sugar benefits, while they take a bit longer to show up in lab tests, often start happening at the cellular level much sooner. I want to share a story about my friend Sarah, who's 52 and had been struggling with prediabetes for about 2 years. Her doctor kept telling her she needed to lose weight and exercise more, which she was trying to do, but her energy was so low that even a short walk felt exhausting. Her sleep was terrible, she was craving sugar constantly, and she felt like she was fighting an uphill battle with her health. When she learned about the connection between magnesium and blood sugar, she decided to make some changes. She started adding a big spinach salad to her lunch every day, snacking on almonds instead of crackers, and taking a high-quality magnesium glycinate supplement before bed. Within 2 weeks, she was sleeping better than she had in months. Within a month, her energy was noticeably improved, and her sugar cravings had dramatically decreased. When she had her 3-month follow-up with her doctor, her blood sugar levels had improved significantly, and she'd lost 8 pounds without really trying. Now, Sarah's story isn't unusual. When you give your body the nutrients it needs to function properly, it has an amazing capacity to heal and rebalance itself. But it's important to understand that this isn't about taking magnesium and hoping for miracles. It's about understanding that your body is incredibly intelligent, and when you remove the obstacles and provide the right support, it knows how to restore health. This brings me to something really important. While magnesium deficiency is incredibly common and addressing it can have profound effects on your diabetes risk, it's not the only piece of the puzzle. Blood sugar control and diabetes prevention require a comprehensive approach that includes not just nutrients, but also movement, stress management, adequate sleep, and yes, the right foods and spices that can naturally support healthy blood sugar levels. And speaking of foods that support blood sugar, there are certain spices that have been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine and are now being validated by modern science for their powerful effects on blood sugar control and diabetes prevention. These aren't exotic, hard-to-find ingredients. These are common spices that you probably have in your kitchen right now, but you might not know how powerful they really are or how to use them effectively. If you want to take your diabetes prevention to the next level and discover exactly which spices can naturally lower your blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity, and provide protection against diabetes complications, make sure you watch my next video where I reveal the 5 most powerful natural spices for diabetes control. You'll learn exactly how to use each one, how much to take, the best ways to incorporate them into your daily routine, and the scientific research that proves just how effective these natural remedies can be. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go, because I'm constantly researching and sharing the most effective natural health strategies for women who want to age with vitality and prevent disease naturally. Your health is your most precious asset, and you have more power to influence it than you might realize. I'll see you in the next video where we dive deep into these incredible natural spices that could transform your health.